Have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Carter.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Silk. Silk is out there with Carter. Then it's the Magician, and it's Moore in at the 1. Clutch out there with the Beast. Then it's Black Hole. Then it's AI. And it's G in at the small forward position. Players are sure racking up a lot of miles, Clark. A lot of games, a lot of flights, a lot of late nights, early mornings. But in some ways, it must be easier these days than it was, say, 20 years ago when you were playing.
It's easier now than it was when I played. I mean, we had commercial flights and 6 a.m. flights. These guys now actually have charter services. Heck, I often think that the guys before me had it much worse than I did. So it's all relative. But clearly, it's hard, it's demanding, but they also have the very best of care in getting to and from the cities across the league.
Here's the Beast. Pass to G. Here's Clutch. "13 feet away. Carter pulls it in. And here is Moore. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. And Miles drops them both.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
And the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Moore outside. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Clutch the pass to the Beast. Kicks to AI. Here's the Beast. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Now here's Marshall. Defense right on him. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his second personal foul. At the line, Carter. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. The doctors checked in for Black Hole. Carter hits them both. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Fresh. AI outside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. AI's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Passes it to Hansen. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. To the left side wing. Here's Clutch. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. And it's tied up with that one.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Miles the pass to Marshall. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
AI can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Count it. 6 points for Shake and Bake.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, the Doctor passes to the Beast. Carter pulls it in.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Here's Silk. His last outing, he had 8 points. The jump hook. The shot's good from Carter. Carter's got 8 points. Gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's the Beast. And the layup falls.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And Clark, when you were playing, I imagine the pre-draft process was a lot different than it is today.
No doubt about it. I mean, I came out in 1982 after my junior year, Kevin. And at that time, if you were a guy who was declaring early, you basically just had to go on whatever knowledge and information you could get from whoever, because there was no allowing you weren't allowed to go to a workout. Teams could interview you, but there were no on-court workouts, so it was totally different than today.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He had 10 points in the win against Chicago.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. To shoot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Baddest one. His last outing, he had 8 points. The Doctor passes to Baddest one. Here's the natural. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Jones.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. 1:39 left in the first quarter. Here's the captain. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 6 on the shot clock. James outside. Misses the 3. Gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. To the paint, here's the natural. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
.58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Taken away. To the inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Naturals got 6.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's the captain. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. From 12 feet out. And he overshot that one, missing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. .15 seconds left in the first quarter. Down low, here's Jones. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Jay, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The home team leading by just 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here is Miles. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Chicago. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. The natural out there with Jay. Then it's Black Hole. Then it's Rain Man. And it's baddest one in at the point. Here's the captain. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen. The pass to Jay. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's the captain. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Misses from close range.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And that one is good. That's now 8 points for the natural.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Free throw line jump shot. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
A lot of smart guys playing in the NBA right now, Clark. Any that you spot that could be a great future head coach in this game?
There are so many of them, Kevin, when you spend time around guys and watch how they carry themselves on the court. Usually you look at point guards because they're quarterbacks and coaches on the floor in many cases. CP3, I don't know if he has a desire to coach, but he certainly talks and feels the game as a coach. And Mike Conley, I think he too has the type of cerebral approach to the game that could lend itself to coaching.
That's an excellent starting list. Doing pretty well at 46% from the floor. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. James outside. Fires from the wing. Here's Carter. Lays it up and banks it in. Carter's got 10.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Here's the beast. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Here's Hansen, and the layup is good. Silk's got his second basket of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The beast passes to AI. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Silk. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. Passes it to the beast. And it's sent back by Carter. James outside. Moore passes to Carter. Banked in off the glass. He's got 12.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
Here's the beast. Pass to AI. It's in. That's his third field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Moore with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. There's the pass to Carter. And Marshall kicks to Moore. Shot clock at 6. From deep three-point range, that will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. Gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Clutch. He's been producing a fair amount of offense 9 in and 9 out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Here's the beast. James covering. Good work defensively by Carter. Gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Marshall passes to Moore. Now Carter. Can't connect from short range. The ball really well in this game, 58%. Here's G. Buries the 7-footer. G's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Now here's Moore. And it's AI with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's the beast. AI passes to the beast. To the middle. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Carter with the bucket.
Assisted.
Gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
The field for the three-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the three-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
And you look at Clutch, he's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the three-point festivities in All-Star Weekend. But, you know, maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And the excitement for this year's three-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Ball stolen. And now here comes Marshall, leading the break. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where one or two possessions can impact the outcome.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. He's got 5. Pass to the captain. The 3. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The home team up 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Taking a look at this home squad. Kenny, some perspective, please.
They were really efficient on offense. Shared the basketball well, great shot selection. That accounted for a high field goal percentage in the first half.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, they're not matching up well defensively, giving up a lot of open looks, a lot of easy points. They're allowing a crazy high shooting percentage, 60% and up. Time to step it up quick.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. It's been one outstanding game for Shake and Bake.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hitting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. They've got Fresh. Carter out there with the Magician. Then it's Silk. And it's Hansen in at the shooting guard position. Here's Miles. Can't hit from 12. Hitting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. Here's G. It's stolen by Carter. And now Moore pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Finished off the break. Moore's got his first basket of the night.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Here's the beast. He's covered by Fresh. Clutch the pass to AI. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Carter.
Clark, you ever think we'll see a player coach in the NBA again?
I don't think so, Kevin. The role is just so demanding. You know, it requires so much, and there's so much scrutiny now. I don't think you can effectively play and coach in this day and age. No, I don't think you'll see it happen.
Last one we saw was Dave Cowens back in the late 70s, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And that's a long time ago, man.
With the Boston Celtics.
Yep.
Free throw good. AI. And both free throws good for AI. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Silk. Over to the left wing. Marshall. And that one's on target from the wing.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Here's the beast. He's covered by Fresh. Good work defensively by Carter.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
The shot, no good. And the ball really well in this game, 58%. Here's the beast. And the shot goes down. The Beast's got 6.
Assisted.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now Miles. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. More up top. Dishes it to Marshall. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Miles missing.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
G, no good.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Passes to Miles. Takes the 3. And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Black Hole, and he goes in for the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it's no good. 3rd time he's missed in 9 shot attempts. Gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the beast. 6 points for him. AI outside. The pass to the beast. Comes up empty down low.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Here's Hansen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his 3rd personal foul.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he's kept this percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. Good on the second free throw. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's the Beast. He has 6. This one for 3. And Jones pulls it down. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That is
on Monday, it'll be the Golden State Warriors coming into town. Then on Friday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming into town.
And for that matchup against the Grizzlies, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Out to the right wing. Baddest one passes to the doctor. Here's baddest one. Clock at 6. Pass to the natural. Misses off the right iron. Gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 7 points for Mr. Fundamentals. A tight game here in Portland. Here's baddest one. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Passes it to the natural. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. One-on-one fast break. They get it again. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Shooting one.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here's the natural. 10 points for him. The pass to Jay. That one's off. Still out of sync. Gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. For the lead, they get it back.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Here's the natural. James covering. Jay. And James pulls it down. Hitting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 7 points in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mr. Fundamentals got 9 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Knocks it loose.
2 for 1, probably the way to go.
You can't just heave it, though. I mean, it's got to be a quality shot. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's baddest one. Pass to the doctor. The baseline J off the mark.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. The three ball. Drills it from outside. 12 points for him.
For three.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The away team up by 5. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. The natural out there with the doctor. Then there's baddest one. Then it's G, and it's Clutch in at the 2 spot. Inside, the doctor. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Assisted.
Doctor's got his first 2 points of the night.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Jones. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul. At the line, Jones taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Black holes checked in for the natural. No good on the second free throw.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
Clutch the pass to the doctor. Here's baddest one, defended by Jones. Here's baddest one, off target at the rim.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Moore passes to Jones. He dishes it to Miles. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Carter's checked in for Jones.
Substitution on the floor. Jason Carter.
Here's the beast. And there's the pass to AI. To the inside. Ohanen up and in on the layup.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here is Carter. Pass to Marshall. Out left to the wing. 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. And it's AI with the rebound. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's the beast. He's covered by Fresh. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
Ohanen. Shooting 1.
Here's the Beast. To take the lead. Here's Black Hole. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Marshall deciding where to go with it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. The three bangs home the trifecta.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
The Beast passes to Clutch. Down low. Here's AI. And it's Miles with the rebound. Miles has got 4 rebounds now tonight. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Miles. 6 on the shot clock, and it goes down 2 points.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Doing reasonably well, 45%. Kicks to G. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Clutch. Here's Black Hole. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Understands his role, does his job, and he did it right there, Greg. The timing couldn't have been better.
Silks checked in for Mr. Fundamentals.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Now here's Moore. Picked away. Here's the Beast. G passes to the Beast. And it's in there.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Now here's Moore. Right wing. Here's Marshall. And right through it goes.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's the Beast. He's covered by Fresh. And the shot goes in. 9 points for Black Hole. Here's Moore. Passes it to Hansen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
AI outside. There's the pass to the Beast. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
No question about it. I mean, these teams are really battling hard now.
Now, here's Miles. Moore outside. Outside for Miles. Gets an open look and hits. Miles has got 4 this quarter.
You've got to have a good basketball IQ to be effective. I love the decision to kick it out.
Here's the Beast. He's covered by Fresh. And it's Miles with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Here's the beast. He's covered by Fresh. Pass to AI. They get it back. Second chance shot. That one, no good. Now, here's Miles. Pass to Marshall. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
What do you think, guys?
I mean, it's iffy that there's enough time to even get a quick shot and a foul.
I agree with you. Time is not on their side, but that's really their only hope, so I'm sure that's what they'll try to do.
Is you thinking I'm jumping the leak in the leak immediately? Show up this evening and wait till you sleeping. Kick the door open, I'm standing for motion. I'm just trying to make all my pockets obese. Done with.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Shake and Bake.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Here's the beast. Fades and shoots. And the shot is long.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Passes it to Black Hole. From deep. Off target with that shot. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.